And welcome back to episode number 2 in our first SimCity scenario. The practice mission. 30,000 population is our aim, and right now we have a traffic jam warning, so stay off the streets. As I said, back to our city of 10,000 people, 10,580, and we're on our way to 30,000 people. The music has changed, our residential demand is a little bit lower than it should be, but we should build more commercial and industrial zones. The industries are here. Our commercial zones are here, and here's our 2 residential areas here with the train line going from the nuclear power plant all the way down here to our industrial zone. Unfortunately, it does not help our issue with the traffic. Well, the traffic's going down a bit. Hopefully that'll... We're now up to almost 12,000 people, so our city is booming right now. Now we should build some commercial areas around here. Don't really have a big demand right now, so we'll wait on that. We'll go check out what our citizens think of us in our voice area. Oh, people don't like us! Only 39% of the people like us, and 61% don't. And what are the reasons? Well, 38% is unemployment, 18% housing, 18% crime, and 11% taxes. So the people are still moving in, but they don't have jobs. Why don't they have jobs? We have lots of places of business here. Commercial, industries. But the industrial zones are a bit too far for them. Let's try to build another zone right here. We'll do another 3x2 area right there. We'll connect it up with the roads. Let's see if more industries are what they need. These industrial zones right now are really in demand. There we go, we're starting to open up some factories on this side. Let's give these people in this area to have a break. Just a bit of grass along the edges. Sure, there we go. There's a grass park area. They can take their break. They have a nice industrial job right here in a working man's factory. But they can take their breaks in the park, and then when they're done, they can take the trains home to their nice, huge apartment blocks that are starting to get developed right now. Let's check here. So we have already upper zones being built. We have R1, R2, R3, R4 zones. They're on their way to being built, with the mayor's residence right in the middle here. And safely on the island over here is our nuclear power plant. One industry over two. Still need industrial demand. How about I get a road down here? We'll connect this one. We'll get done after the annual financials, so we don't have to pay tax on this new road that we're planning. Well, it costs a little bit more for transportation right now, but since we didn't build any police or fire station, we're still saving money here, and we've collected enough taxes to earn a profit this year. Let's build a road right here to connect our industrial zone. We'll build a road right here. We'll build a road down right there. This way we have enough roads to lead to all of our industrial park. And our residences up here. Why don't you have power? You should have power. Which power lines would it be? I don't see. Oh, he's got power again. Excellent. And let's build a train line to this neighborhood as well. Just so everybody is nicely connected with the boot program. Trains can pass here, you can get on, go down here, back to your work. Or build a train right here. There we go. Up to 15,000 people. We're halfway to our goal of 30,000. We're on our way. No demand for residential. We have lots of demand for industrials. And we're building actually already. Let's go look at some of our charts. We're taking a large view of our map. This is our comprehensive map, which will explain each zone and color coded. We can also check if our power grids are working properly. Orange is good, green is bad. Our road and rail network is connected. Over here we can find out our population density. Red is the highest density, green is lowest. And we can find out here where the people are moving in. Over here is our traffic. A few red areas here. We didn't build any trains there yet, so that will be our next rail project. And over here is pollution. A little bit of pollution from our traffic, but most of it is down here with our factories, way away from the residential areas, which is great. Let's look at our crime rate. Eesh, we do have crime, so we should build a police station. Let's see how wealthy our Sims are. Oh, very high land values around my house I built, and there's really high land values around the nuclear power plant. Interesting. There would be our coverage, but we don't have any coverage. We can check out our graphs here to see how much we're doing as well. See if people like us any better now. Well, we're getting a little bit more approval. Let's see if we can satisfy them by building a police station. Oh, crime warning. Crime alert! The crime rate in this city is beyond acceptable levels. The residents want to reclaim their neighborhoods and are willing to take matters into their own hands. You better build some police stations fast. Oh, that's exactly what I had in mind. It's a $500 police station right here. Connecting it. Probably get a fire department after this as well. Connect this road here. Power to it. At the same time, we've got a fire department for it here. And since we have such a high demand for commercial, we'll build another commercial neighborhood right here. Right next to our police and fire department. And of course, we will garden area right here so that everyone can enjoy a little bit of sunshine in privacy and security of their own protected neighborhood inside here. Look, 19,000 people. So we're really on our way. Getting close to our goal of 30,000. Oh, all of our factories are in business right now, so looks like it's time. Oh, all of the zones are in need right now. Look at the demand for all the zones. So let's start building some more industrial areas. I'll build a little bit down here. Build a roads right to here. Like that. Connect to the power grid. With a few green spaces here. Looks like it won't be connected, so just move that a bit. People have to turn around. We'll just do that. That way they can turn around. And get some green spaces up here as well. Always like to go to these. Keeps the pollution away. And gives them the furniture. That's it. Well, we don't want to use too much of our budget. And it's always nice to have green areas. Nice place to walk. Bring the kids out. Take the dog for a walk. All that kind of stuff. We're going to start developing here any moment now. But I believe we need more houses. As you can see, we paid a little bit more here because we have the police fund and fire fund this year. But with the extra taxes we've received, we can actually afford it. We're still in the black. We've made 500 million. Let's see, a total of 4,827, so we've made about $600, $600, so that's good. A long way. We're still making a profit. Traffic is still building. We're up to 20,000 people in our city. Let's check out what... Oh, I'm going to start a disaster hit. Check out what the people think of us. There we go. 57% of the people like us, and 43% don't. And what do they complain about? Housing costs, crime, traffic, and taxes. That's what every major city in the world complains about right now. But our population keeps on growing, so on our goal to 30,000, we're on our way. Our industries are starting to build right here. Our commercial zones are almost full. And our housing is starting to develop here. Should we start building in the neighborhood right away? We still have some. We have some money we can spend on that. Or should we put a train? The train is there. We should be good with the train. Go level this forest to build our new residential neighborhood right. Same fashion as we did the other ones. With space in the middle. Full garden. We grow fruits and vegetables in there. Be protected from the elements. Maybe put some awnings here. Light up a barbecue. Have a great time. We have the road around here. Everything's connected to the power grid. We'll extend our train line all the way down here. There we go. This way. These people can be served by the trains as well. What is this? An amusement park or casino? Why don't you build an amusement park or a casino for your city? The amusement park will attract people to the nearby zones, while the casino will bring more money to the city. What do you prefer? Casino or amusement park? Well, I'm not a gambling city, so let's build the park. And put the park right in the middle of this housing development here. And so hopefully they'll expand and they'll enjoy playing in the park, their own private amusement park. That should send their land values skyrocketing through the roof. This one's getting very huge. We'll develop the shoreline route here. lots of green space for you guys. It's going to cost a little bit of money, but I think it's going to be worth it. People will... Huge open spaces where people have to love this. It did cost us a lot of money, but with the new taxes we'll earn from this residential area, it'll be more than enough to cover it. So we need some commercial zones right now to help boost our SNES. Oh, no. Everything's gone. We'll start with a small commercial area right here, just to keep everything active and building. We have a hospital right here, oh, it looks like, and a school down here, so our Sims can be educated, and if they're sick, they can stop by our hospital here, right next to our train line. Perfectly located. The 21,000 people in the city. This is finished developing down here. This is on its way over here. Train. Right train. Right here. Covers the entire city. People aren't asking for commercial areas, but lots of people want our residential zones right now. So, we're doing a great job with our housing. Hopefully people hearing our voice will think the same. Do they? Oh, they're complaining about the housing costs, but most of the people are still moving in without any trouble. And with our police department here, our crime rate should be down. There's developing here with the traffic here. It's a complete gridlock. Nobody's using their trains. Only got one train. Still want to move into my city. I have full demand right here for residential areas, so these houses are going to develop in no time. I wonder if you want to make some shoreline properties. Oh! The SimCity Savings and Loan. SimCity Savings and Loan would like to build a branch office in this city. I hear they offer low-interest loans for city improvements. Sounds like a steal. Ooh, deal. I have a reason why they're doing that, because we've spent too much money right now. And hopefully when December comes around, our tax money will bring in enough profits to cover anything that we've paid for this year. Build a little road here for our people. The Sims. Let's see, can we go? They'll have right here would be good. And we can build a little park area right here for them. Up to 21,020. We're still on the way up. 21,280. These places are building. Let's see what our taxes are. Lots of roads and trains we built, so we're paying a little bit more this year. We only have one police station and one fire hall, so that's not going to be too much of an issue. So we've collected $1,468 in taxes, and we've also collected $200 in special income. That must be our amusement park we built. It's giving us $200 extra. And we've only spent $564 this year, so great. We've gained almost a little bit over $1,000 this year in profit for our city. This is great news. Oh, what is this? I'm sorry, but it seems like something wasn't quite right in your city planning. Was your budget balanced properly? Did you solve your traffic and crime problems? Did you build a stadium? Let's think about it and some more and try again. Now what happened? I was only given 4 years to complete this. Oh, I didn't even know that. I was taking my time to build a nice city. I should have spent all my money. Poor thing. I didn't know. Well, our goal is still 30,000, so we're not going to stop. Even though he put us down, that's not going to stop us. We're going to build our 30,000 people. We're going to have a metropolis, no matter what they say. Our town will be the greatest island this side of the North Pacific. For that, let's start building some more factories, because we're really in need of factories. Honestly, I did not know there was a time limit on this map. I would have built faster if I knew. I was more interested in deciding where they should be placed. Having fun with that. Next time we'll work on a speed round to build 30,000 people as fast as possible sometime. Or we can try out one of the new scenarios. Our little green belt right here, which will help keep all the pollution down south. Now our residents demand a stadium. I don't think I can afford a stadium, unfortunately. Unless I decide to build a bank. Go right here. And then with this bank, I could... Let's read the conditions of these loan. SimCity Savings and Loan. Welcome to the SimCity Savings and Loan. We are happy to offer $10,000 low-interest loans to those who wish to improve our community. Your payments will be $500 a year for the next 21 years. Would you like to take out a loan? I'm going to go to your bank, and I guess I will have to take out a loan because my residents are insisting on having a stadium. So we have to satisfy the citizens here. Here's our bank appearing down here. Hello, this is the bank. If you need money, we can loan you $10,000. Your loan payments will be $500 a year for the next 21 years. What a deal. You won't find loans like this every day. Now, what do you say? Just for the sake of argument, let's take the deal. Now we're $10,000 richer, we can afford our stadium, and we're going to build it right here. It's going to be just south of our commercial zones, not in our residential areas, because we don't want all the noise to keep all these people awake all night, because they have jobs to perform down here in the industrial park. So maybe after work. Yes, I built you a stadium. After they finish their jobs, they can stop here for a football game and then head home to their families. Or bring all their families down and build a barbecue in our garden area right here. We have a little green space. And I have a train that leads you right to the stadium. What can you ask for? You can't ask for anything more than that. What a beautiful city this is becoming. Almost completely green space. We have a little area over here, which we can develop later on if we wish. Right now it's almost a waiting game while we wait for these residential areas to develop. But we are not far from our goal. We're up to 26,860 people. Every type of zone is in demand. Let's see if the people like us. The people don't like us. Why don't they like us? They don't like us because we didn't build a 30,000 population in 4 years? Unbelievable. And people are moving away as well. Our score has gone down. But no, people are moving in. We've received 5,900 people. Except we've lost respect from our population. And they don't like our housing costs. I guess because we have too many high density, very expensive housing. And our crime rate's still 21%. And I have an idea why. I'm going to fix our crime rate right as we speak. As I said at the beginning, a lot of people find that there's crime in the industrial park. So we're going to build a nice police station right here. Here we have a fire hall, which should be enough to cover this city. But right here, the police station should cover this area of industrial. That should help us out and gain more approval from our population. Don't think it'll take effect right away. But when it does take effect, you'll see. Almost at 30,000, we're at 28,480 people. This is getting really cool right now. We're almost at our 30,000 population goal. A beautiful city, green space, stadium, high-tech industrial park, our expensive housing developments, amusement park, private amusement park, right into this development here. My house is sitting right here, between these large apartment blocks. We're almost there. We're at 29,120. We're getting on there now. Will we be finished by the end of the year? Time will tell. I think we're going to do it. We're 29,760. We're on our way. It's going to be there. We're going to do it. 30,000! We did it! 30,000! We did it in 5 years. We've completed a population of 30,000 people. And we still have a profit here. Unfortunately, most of it is our bank loan. Let's see if we can pay off some of our loan in the tax bill. Amazing! We paid a little bit more for our police fund because we added an extra police station. We've collected $2,114 in taxes and we spent $1,000, so we're still making over $1,000 even after our $500 loan to the bank. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like we can pay off our loan. Let's see if it works here. Bank. I'm sorry, but you're too far in debt to get another loan. Come back and see us when you get your head above water. Looks like I can take out loans, but I can't pay them back. But at this 30,000 population mark right here, we've completed our goal of 30,000. So that should be about it for this episode. Oh! What is this? A zoo! The children of the city need some form of entertainment. How about building a zoo so that they can learn all about animals? The income as a zoo will become added as a special income. Excellent! And I know the perfect place for the zoo. But we'll have to wait for that. Wait for the next episode while we expand out our city here, and we'll aim for 50,000 people by the next episode. 50,000 So we'll leave you here at 30,720 people in our sprawling city and aim for a metropolis. Thank you for watching the second episode right here. And stay tuned for our third episode with our 50,000 population goal.